when the train goes by. It's like, there's that life ruiner. The one who took all my peace wakes me up out of my sleep. It's in my nightmares. I have nightmares about the train.
An Ohio family is struggling to survive after losing everything to a toxic derailment that contaminated their small town.
Tonight, the scene is still active and dangerous.
You need to leave. You just need to leave. This is a matter of life and death.
And to give you some perspective, the plume of smoke could be seen on radar.
On February 3rd, 2023, an environmental disaster began with the crash of a freight train in tiny East Palestine, carrying tons of highly toxic chemicals.
It was around 9 at night. A basketball game at the school had just finished up, and that was when it happened.
The Norfolk Southern train carrying toxic chemicals derailed in East Palestine, Ohio, and crews decided to vent and burn the carcinogen vinyl chloride to avoid what the rail operator warned could be a catastrophic explosion.
All we could kind of see was like a glow in the distance.
Hazardous chemicals, including highly toxic and flammable vinyl chloride, which is known to cause cancer, spewed from the crippled cars. Smoke billowed, and residents were ordered to stay inside.
We weren't feeling very well, and we were supposed to be sheltering in place. So we went to bed because my husband had to work in the morning. We woke up, my husband got ready for work, even though he wasn't feeling well. He felt like he was getting a cold, so he took some Dayquil and just kept going. That's the kind of guy he is. When we woke up, my son and I, we were feeling bad too. So we just assumed that we were all coming down with something. The smell was just intense. There was visible smoke all over the road, all over the community. Oh my goodness, just every possible noxious type chemical smell that you could imagine. You could tell by smelling it that it wasn't something that was going to be a good idea to be breathing for long. My husband came back from work and we did our usual evening routine. I made dinner. We ate dinner together as a family. It was Sunday evening when we were told that they were concerned that the train was going to explode. And that was when we were told that we needed to evacuate.
Ohio Governor Mike DeWine did not mince words.
You need to leave. You just need to leave. We're ordering you to leave. This is a matter of life and death.
The Todds fled.
So we just piled into the car and started driving away, and my parents said we could come.
They all felt sick from breathing nauseating fumes, but their 8-year-old son Warren was getting worse.
He really got sick. There was a visible cloud that we drove through. I had given him one of those thick velvety blankets, and I said, put that over your head. And I tried to drive as quickly as I could, and he started throwing up. He was barely able to be awake. We're so wiped out, just drained. We just didn't feel like it was worth it to try to go back. And it broke our hearts because everything we had was there in East Palestine.
The Todds are staying in Kentucky for now, moving their camper ever so often. Maura says about 50% of the townsfolk did go back because they had nowhere else to go.
They can't leave. They have family there, they have jobs there, they have businesses there, they have too much invested there.
The Todds made a video of their beloved neighborhood before their final exit.
I thought I wanted to do this today to show you guys what our little town of East Palestine is like. We got Warren in the back and Philip, and we're going to go on into town. And I'm going to turn the camera around.
Here it is. This is our
where we live.
Yep. I just, we're sad that we don't live here anymore, but we don't feel comfortable enough. If you don't feel comfortable living here, you shouldn't have to, but you shouldn't have to give up everything just to live.
Maura says surviving an environmental disaster broke her heart and stole her trust.
I feel like none of us matter in East Palestine. Just a little bit of research that I did on the chemical industry. It made me feel as if I couldn't trust anything these people were telling me. That's what I learned. I cannot trust what people are telling me. But I really just want peace. I don't need huge house or anything like. I just want peace.
This is Inside Edition Digital.